The Ohio State Fair opens tomorrow. The rules there have changed in light of the trouble we've seen at those festivals all across the state this summer. After 6 p.m., minors will have to be with an adult chaperone, like a relative or a parent, just to get through the gates. The thought is that this rules improved safety at other venues. But it's not just kids they're worried about there. The Ohio Department of Agriculture posted this warning for anybody headed to the fair. Watch out for spotted lanternflies. They're asking people to check their vehicles for the bugs before they head home, and if you see one, squish it. The spotted lanternfly isn't just a problem at the state fair. We've been following their spread now across Ohio for years, and their numbers are growing. In fact, we showed you what Mark did when he spotted one last year.
There it is, crawling through the News 5 parking lot, a dreaded spotted lanternfly. Gone.
Well, tonight, News 5's Caitlin Hunt takes us to a spot where the spotted lanternfly was recently found and tells us why they're such a threat and what we can do to stop them.
For the last several years, the spotted lanternfly has been wreaking havoc on our local wildlife. So when Rocky River workers noticed just one of these insects, they knew they needed to squash it right away.
Something that has been on our radar for a long time.
The Rocky River Department of Services found its first spotted lanternfly last Thursday. Workers found the insect on some brush dropped off by a resident. And Public Safety Service Director Rich Snyder says he's been waiting to get a look at this bug causing a lot of commotion.
There's this big groan, this communal groan, that it's finally here. And it sounds like it's really starting to spread through Cuyahoga County.
Spotted lanternflies were first discovered in Pennsylvania in 2014. The pesky insects feed on wood and flowery plants, leaving behind a sticky, sugary liquid that causes plants to wilt and become more susceptible to diseases. And while these bugs can't harm humans, they can harm some of our favorite products.
Some of the hosts that it likes to feed on are agriculturally important crops like grapes and hops and stone fruits. It really makes it where you can't use the fruits for, consumption.
Jonathan Shields with the Ohio Department of Agriculture says urban areas like Cleveland seem to attract these bugs the most.
It's pretty good at hitchhiking on cars, on trains. When it sort of jumps off the railroad or jumps off the highway, it finds a host right away and is able to establish itself.
That's why everyone needs to stay vigilant. Sweeney says to check your cars, outdoor furniture, and fencing. And you should kill these bugs right away. And if you spot more than just a few, use a chemical spray. And those are similar precautions Snyder says the city of Rocky River is taking. But he says it's going to take the power of communication and us humans to put a stop to this invasive species.
A lot of people don't know what this is. The big thing for residents of the community and everyone is to try to limit the spread.
If you see these spotted insects anywhere, take a picture and send it to the Ohio Plant Pest Reporter. Then you can kill it. In Rocky River, Caitlin Hunt, News 5.
And remember, Rob, they jump right at the last second. So you think you may have squashed it, but it may have jumped like 6 inches away. So you just have to be persistent and faster, and you will eventually get it. Trust me. Trust me. You can get it. I squashed it.
Overkill.
It's not overkill.
You really nailed that guy.
Boom.
Oh my
For
goodness.
emphasis.